In this video, I'll explain how Western Union works to send money step by step. By the way, if you run a business, Western Union probably isn't the best option for you. But I'll explain more about that later in the video. In order to send money through Western Union, the first thing you need to do is access the Western Union website. If you don't already have an account, you'll need to create a Western Union account before continuing. When you are registering, make sure to carefully check that all of your personal details are correct and that they match exactly as they appear on your official identification. Once you have completed the registration and logged into your account, the next thing you need to do is select the country of the person you want to send money to. You can either type the country name into the search box or scroll through the list and choose it from there. For the purpose of this example, I'll select Pakistan. After choosing the country, you will need to enter the amount of money that you want to send. This amount will be entered in your own local currency. In my case, that means entering the amount in Australian dollar. Once the amount is entered, you will then choose how the money will be received by the person you are sending it to. The available options usually include cash pickup, bank account transfer, or sometimes a mobile wallet, depending on the country. If you select cash, it means the receiver will collect the money from a Western Union agent location. If you select bank account, the money will be transferred directly into their bank account instead. For this example, I'll choose the cash option. After that, you will need to choose how you want to pay for the transfer. Under each payment option, you will see the transfer fee and the exchange rate that will apply. In most situations, paying online is the better option because visiting a physical Western Union location or selecting to pay in store is usually the most expensive way to complete the transfer. For this example, I'll choose to pay online using a bank transfer. For example, choosing to pay in store may increase the fees and reduce the amount the recipient receives. You can easily test this yourself by switching between different options. Once you are satisfied that everything shown in the summary is correct, click Continue. You may see a pop-up warning about fraud and security. If you understand and accept the information provided, simply select Accept to move forward. The next step is entering the receiver's details. If the money is not being sent to yourself, select the option to add a new receiver. You will need to enter their first and last name and their email. Make sure these details are accurate. This is especially important if the receiver is collecting the money as cash, because when they go to the Western Union location, they will need to present identification, and the name on their ID must match the information you entered. Depending on where you are sending money from and the amount you are transferring, Western Union may ask you to verify your identity. This requirement exists because of financial regulations and security checks, and it is a normal part of the process. To do this, you may first need to complete your profile by providing some personal information. You may also be asked to include your occupation and your relationship to the person receiving the money. After entering this information, click Continue and review your name and address carefully to ensure they match your identification documents. If everything is correct, select Save and Continue. The next step involves submitting your identification document. Western Union usually accepts several forms of ID, including a passport or driver's license. You may need to upload a photo of the document or take a picture of it directly using your device. Once this step is completed, the final part of the process is reviewing and confirming that all of the transfer details are correct. If you selected debit or credit card as your payment method, you will now be asked to enter your card details. Be cautious when using a credit card because some card providers may treat this type of transaction as a cash advance and charge an additional fee. Since I selected bank transfer as the payment method, I now need to send the money from my bank account to Western Union. Their bank details will be displayed on the screen along with an important payment reference. It is essential that this reference is entered exactly when making the bank transfer so the payment can be correctly matched to your transaction. You will usually complete this step through your online banking service. When entering the details, double-check that the payment reference is accurate. If you leave this page, you will also be able to find an MTCN number associated with the transfer. If the money is being sent for cash pickup, the receiver will need this MTCN number along with their identification in order to collect the funds. If you are paying through a bank transfer like in this example, the transfer will be processed after the payment from your bank account is received and confirmed. And that's it. Western Union is decent, but personally, I prefer MoneyGram for day-to-day money transfers, especially if you live in the US or Canada. If you're worried about online fraud, they even have physical locations near you where you can make transfers in person. There's a link in the description below to create a free account. But if you run a business or plan to start one, Airwallex is a much better option. You can send and receive money from all over the world, in many different currencies. It's a complete business banking account that goes way beyond what Western Union offers. There should be a video popping up on your screen now. It's a detailed Airwallex review covering everything you need to know. Click the video to start watching.